Okay, welcome everyone to this webinar. If you can hear me and see me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we shall make a start. Thank you, Mandeep. Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader. I've been trading now for around 5 or so years, and I would like to welcome every single person to this call today on this Wednesday evening. So obviously you could be out and about doing other things, but you've chosen to be here for a reason. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader, and I've been trading now for several years very, very successfully. And also, not just myself, but my team have been mentoring students all over the world in over 120 countries to show them how to trade not just Forex, but also commodities and indices and cryptocurrency as well. Now, I just want to make it clear from the outset that you will not become an expert Forex trader by the end of this presentation. This is only meant to be a guide and introduction to Forex trading. At the end of this presentation, you can go away and register and you can start trading with us straight away. And effectively, you can actually start making money from trading immediately. And the reason for that is that we have a learn and earn system, which means that as you learn how to trade, you will also be able to earn an income as well. This is an extremely powerful concept, and we've been using this concept for around 7 or so years, which is how long the company has been in existence for. Now, I'm just going to share my screen with you and move on to our formal presentation. And by all means, if you have any questions during this presentation, please shout out, and either myself or one of my colleagues who is also on this presentation will answer any questions for you. Now, like I said before, my name is Dr. Jav. I've been trading for several years, very, very successfully. Now, if I may give you an idea of where I've come from, a little bit of background knowledge, and it will definitely help you relate to me as well. Now, I was always told to, as a young lad, to go to school, work hard and get good grades, go to university, do the same again and get a good job. And that is what I did. I went to school. I was generally in the top 5% of my class for every single subject. I went to university, same again, very, very high marks. I've got a PhD and an MBA from a top university in the UK. Now, when I started my first job after my degrees, I hated it. I could not work for somebody else. And that was when I decided that perhaps working in a job, working as an employee was probably not for me. So the first job I had after university, I actually resigned that position. I think it was after a few months of starting that job. And the reason I went as long as a few months was because I'd actually run out of money at university, and that job was a little bit of income and I needed that income to live on. So I carried that job on for a few months, but I hated it from day one. As I said earlier, I resigned from that position and bought a ticket to Australia. So I was at Heathrow Airport at the time and looking through W.H. Smith at the book aisles, and I found a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, if you don't know what this book is, please write it down. Get yourself a pen and paper if you don't have a pen and paper, because note takers are money makers. So I bought the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. Now, I didn't just buy the book and put it on my shelf. I actually read the book as well, and I read the entire book on my flight to Australia. So it's a fairly long flight from Heathrow to Australia, and I managed to read the book cover to cover on that flight. And in all honesty, that book was my first ever introduction to entrepreneurship. Very, very quickly, when I came back to the UK, I became a property millionaire within, I think, 2 or 3 years. In my early 30s, I was a property millionaire. Since then, I've been doing various things, entrepreneurial ventures all over the world, and also obviously Forex trading, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Looking at that screen now, you may have seen this before. This is what we call the cash flow quadrant. So this is a pie chart split into 4 elements. Now, whether you know this or not, 95% of the UK population, in fact, the worldly population, is broke. 95% of the world population of 7.8 billion people have more month at the end of the money every single month. 95% of the world population die broke. Of 7.8 billion people, that equates to 7.4 billion people. That's a huge, huge number. 35% of the world population is within that 95%, and they are classed as self-employed, where you work for yourself, but effectively you work harder than as if you were in a job. Those people are classed as self-employed. Where we fit in is the 1% and the 4%. We are investors, we trade in the markets, and also we are business owners as well. So we make up the 5% that are financially free. And luckily for us, and I thank God every single day for this, we have more money at the end of the month, every single month. In fact, we can actually pay ourselves every single day, which is something you cannot do when you're working as an employee in a corporate space or for an employer. So we are able to pay ourselves every single day because we are Forex traders. Now, going back to where I've come from, I've been trading for quite a while now. And one of the reasons that I like trading now is because I can do very, very well from trading if I was to compare that to my property business, which is another business that I've had or do have actually at the moment. Now in Forex trading, I'm able to achieve my yearly profit from property in a single day. If I say that again, I'm able to achieve my yearly profit from property in a single day from Forex trading. And that is why Forex trading is so, so powerful. On average, my yield in property investment was 8 to 12% per property. If you know what you're doing, you can make 8 to 12% in a single day. You will not make it every single day in trading. However, it is very, very possible to make 8 to 12% on your returns in a single day from Forex trading. Now, again, going back to what I said earlier, I trade Forex for a reason, and one of the main reasons is not just profit, but also flexibility. I can trade Forex from anywhere in the world with nothing more than a mobile phone. So all I need to trade Forex with is a mobile phone, and I can do this from anywhere in the world. And again, a few years back, I was in Malaysia, Indonesia, I was in Dubai, and a fair few other countries, the USA as well, and many places in Europe. And I was able to trade with just my mobile phone from a restaurant, from the beach, from anywhere. And that is why Forex trading is so popular, and that is why people in their droves are coming towards Forex trading. At the moment, the economy all around the world, not just the UK, globally, the economy is not doing well. We have a pandemic going on. Many places are in lockdown. Many places have come out of lockdown and are going back into lockdown again. A lot of people are on furlough, and many people around the world have actually lost their jobs. And many of those people are looking for alternative ventures where they do not have to answer to anybody. That can be an employer or the government. With Forex trading, you are a business owner. Only you are in control of your profits. And that is why Forex trading is so amazing. Now, again, the amazing thing about foreign exchange is that it is absolutely huge. Up to $6.6 trillion are exchanged in foreign exchange every single day. And this is up from the $5.3 trillion prior. $6.6 trillion, excuse me, is a very big number. If you don't know what $1 trillion is, $1 trillion is a 1 with 12 zeros at the end of it. That is $1 trillion, and that is how much is exchanged via foreign exchange every single day. Now, banks make over $1 trillion every single day from Forex. And that is why banks do foreign exchange, and they don't buy property and don't invest in property generally. Banks do foreign exchange because they make a lot more money from foreign exchange, and also because they do it with your money. So your bank accounts, whether you like it or not, you are already trading foreign exchange, because your bank is trading with your money, whether you like it or not, and your bank is making over $1 trillion every single day from your money. Again, that was one of the reasons that I decided to trade the markets. I did not want the banks making all the money. Banks make enough as it is. Why should they make it with my money? I would rather make the profit myself. And again, that is why many people are moving towards foreign exchange, because if you think about this for just a few minutes, whatever money you've had in your bank account for the last 10 years, for the last decade, how much money have you made on your money in the last decade? That is a question to every single person on this call. If you want to drop me a chat message so I can look at them, please do so. How much money have you made on your money in the last 10 years? Okay, looking at the private chat here, I've got quite a few zeros. And the reason for that is that the interest rates globally have been very low for the last 10 years. In fact, this is set to continue. Certainly, recently the interest rates came down again. So savers are losing out over and over again. In fact, they are actually losing money because of inflation. So the fact that you have savings, if you have savings, you are actually losing money. So you're not making money on your money, you're actually losing money on your money. And that is the case for millions and millions of people all over the world. And that is why you should be investing and trading the markets. Foreign exchange is a 24-hour-a-day market. Monday to Friday, you can exchange via Forex from anywhere in the world. It's a 24-hour-a-day, 5-day-a-week market. Again, that's amazing, which means that if you want to, you can trade at 8 a.m. in the morning, at 2 p.m. in the morning, or 3 a.m. in the morning. It makes no difference wherever you are in the world. You can trade foreign exchange 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And again, there's a system known as leverage, whereby you do not have to put down all the capital yourself. Your broker, through a system known as leverage, will actually lend you money to trade with, which means that your profits can be much higher than otherwise, and also your losses as well. But because we teach you how to mitigate your losses, we teach you to ensure that you have a good lot size. You won't know what a lot size is now unless you've traded before, but generally these are concepts that we teach you through our mentorship program. And that is what we offer you. We mentor you, we hold your hand, and we teach you how to trade the largest markets in the world. And it's not just foreign exchange, it's also digital currency as well. Digital currency is huge, and it's getting bigger and bigger day by day. Bitcoin was conceived in 2009 when the price of Bitcoin was around 10 or so cents. In December 2017, the price of Bitcoin shot up to $20,000. So in the space of 8-9 years, the price of Bitcoin went from almost zero to $20,000. Many people that bought Bitcoin when the price was low and sold at the high price became millionaires because they bought several Bitcoins when the price was low. And the good news is, at the moment, the price of Bitcoin is around $10,000, $11,000 when I last checked, and this is still a very, very low price. We are expecting the price of Bitcoin to hit at least 6 figures 2 to 3 years from today. If you were to buy one Bitcoin today and hold on to it for about 3 or so years, you'd be looking at a profit of around $100,000 at least. What we teach you is not just to hodl, not just to hold Bitcoin, we also teach you how to trade these assets. So if you were to buy one Bitcoin today, just to give you an example, and trade that Bitcoin, 3 years from today, you could be sitting on 3 Bitcoins. So your profit has now trebled. And that is what we do. We buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and compound our profits. And at the end of the day, we are in profit, and we put that money back into the pot and we trade that again. And that is what we teach our students to do. And that is how you can multiply your profits over and over and over again. The cryptocurrency market is huge. At the moment, there's 5,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market, and Bitcoin is just one of them. Personally, I trade Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, and a couple of others. You do not need to trade the 5,000 plus cryptocurrencies. There's enough money to make from just one cryptocurrency if you know how, and that is what we are here for. We show you how to trade cryptocurrency in addition to Forex as well. Now, we also trade high frequency like binary options. Again, if you want to do binary options, you are open to do that, and that is one of the many things that you can trade. And also we will show you, we'll teach you, we'll mentor you how to trade binary options too. Now, the amazing thing is that what we offer you is access to over 100 mentors. I am just one of many, many mentors who will help you, teach you, and show you how to profit from this industry. Our mentors are generally 6 to 7 figures plus earners a year. So they're making in the region of $1 million at least a year from foreign exchange. And your mentors sit down with you every single day and live trade. Live trading means that your mentors will trade on the screen, as we will show you later on in this presentation, where we will give you a live demonstration of trading. Our live mentors will trade with you every single day, and all you have to do is copy. When you were at school, you were told not to copy or plagiarize. What I am telling you now is that you should be copying, and you should be copying your mentors who are making money day in, day out from trading. And during these live trading sessions, all you have to do is open your phone or your laptop and copy exactly what we are doing, and your trades will be placed for you. We have a learn and earn system, which means that all you have to do is copy and paste the trade. So we give you trading ideas every single day and live mentorship every single day. We have over 100 mentors in many, many countries who are operating more or less 24 hours a day, which means that if you're in the USA or the UK, Australia, it makes no difference. There will be a mentor who will be available to you regardless of your time zone. And that is what sets us apart from many of the other companies. We can teach you how to trade 24 hours a day, and many other companies are not able to do that. We have the capacity to do that. We have in fact, in the region of 250,000 students or traders all over the world in 120 countries at the moment. This is expected to rise. If we look at our projections, we are looking to hit in the region of 1 million students who are trading with us every single day by the end of this year. Now, there are many, many platforms that you can choose when you join our program, and there's just a few I've shown you here on the screen. One of them is the Harmonics, and Harmonics is a semi-automated software. It's not fully automated, it's semi-automated, and it pumps out trades every few minutes. So once you access the Harmonics platform, once you register with us, you will get access to this platform, and you look at this platform, you will receive trading ideas every few minutes. A trading idea is basically information that you input into another app on your phone. So you will be given an entry point for your trade. You will be given a stop loss number and a take profit. And all you have to do is put the stop loss and take profit into an app on your mobile phone and press go. And your trade will be placed for you. Your trade will be automatically executed, and it will exit once you hit take profit or once you hit the loss. Harmonics is in the region of 80% profitable, which means that 8 to 10% of your trades that you place will make you money, and you will profit from those trades. This is unheard of in this industry. We have multi-millionaire traders that have created this software and other softwares to enable you to trade and make it a little bit easier for you. And as you become more and more adept at trading, your success rate will increase. There's a little bit of analysis involved as well on Harmonics and the other platforms we have. However, we will teach you and show you how to do it. Once you do it a few times, once you copy us a few times, you'll get it. It's like learning to walk. You'll fall over a couple of times, a few times, but when you continue to do it and continue trying with our assistance, with our mentorship, with us holding your hand, you will become a very, very successful trader. And all you need is a mobile phone with a data connection. You can be based anywhere in the world. It does not matter if you're in Australia, the USA, Cambodia, the Cameroons. It does not make a difference where you are. You can trade using this amazing system that we have. Now, when it comes to trading, whether you know this or not, and many other educators, other companies will not tell you this, but trading is 80%, 80% mindset. Trading is 80% mindset. We know this. We've been trading for donkey's years. We know this. And that is why we've teamed up with Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is a personal development coach, and he's been my mentor, my personal mentor, for over 20 years. I've been in business now for over 2 decades, and Bob Proctor is someone who I've been listening to for a very, very long time. And he's one of the biggest personal development coaches in the world. And he's based, I think, in Canada or the USA, somewhere around there. But he's absolutely amazing, and he teaches you about mindset and emotions. Trading is 10% skill, 10% knowledge, and 80% mindset. You can be the most skilled trader in the market, but if your mindset is not there, you will lose money. That is why we have teamed up with Bob Proctor, and you will get access to Bob Proctor, who trains us every other week on how to control our mindset, how to personally develop ourselves to ensure that we succeed over and over and over again. So write that name down. Bob Proctor is absolutely huge. Now, to get started, it's fairly simple. We have several packages. The Forex Academy on the top right on the screen is one of our most popular packages, and you can see the prices on there. Now, the amazing thing is that you do not have to pay the monthly cost, and I'll talk about that later in this presentation. So you can start with $235 and learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency market in the world. We have the HFX Academy for those of you that only want to do binary options. We have the DCX Academy for those of you that only want to do cryptocurrency. And my favorite is the Elite package, which gives you all of the above. So with the Elite package for $325 or thereabouts, you can learn how to trade not just foreign exchange, but commodities, indices, and also cryptocurrency. So indices like US 30, German 30, these form part of the stock market. Commodities like oil, gas, gold, silver, foreign exchange, US dollar, pound, Japanese yen, euro. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple. You can learn how to trade every single one of those via access to mentors who've been trading these things for decades. And that is why the Elite Academy is such a popular program, and we have such a huge success rate from students all over the world, 120 countries, 250,000 students all over the world who are trading successfully with us. Now, the amazing thing about trading is that it does not matter if you are male or female. It does not matter how tall you are or how short you are. It does not matter where you were born. It does not matter what language you speak. Trading holds no prejudice. It's not like you going and working for an employer and you find yourself sidelined because perhaps you're of the wrong sex, perhaps you're the wrong color. Trading holds no prejudice, which is why we've had so much momentum within this organization definitely in the last 3 to 5 years. Forex is here to stay. Banks have been doing it for donkey's years, and that is why we trade, and we have a huge success rate. If you were to go for the basic package and you wanted to scalp the market, we have add-ons as well that you can choose from this list. For example, Vibrata is an add-on for scalping the market. Gold Cup will teach you and show you and mentor you how to trade commodities, gold, oil, silver, gas. We have other packages like Swipecoin, which you can add onto the Forex Academy package, which will show you and teach you how to trade cryptocurrencies. If you were to get the Elite package, which many people do, all of the above are included, which means, like I said earlier, you can trade Forex, you can trade commodities, you can trade indices, you can trade cryptocurrency as well. We have a very special system known as 2 for free, and I'm going to talk about this after the next section of this presentation, because what we want to do now is actually do a live demonstration. We actually want to show you one of our systems, Vibrata, which is a scalping software, and do potentially show you the setups and show you how we trade every single day. And my colleague who is on the call will actually give you a demonstration of Vibrata, and I'll pass the book on to her now. Mandeep, are you on the call?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm here. How are you?
I'm very well, Mandeep. How are you?
Good. Yes, very well, very well. Enjoying the sun or what's left of it today. So yes, that's pretty much it. But all is good. All is good. So that was a fantastic presentation, Jav. Thank you very much for bringing me on this call today. My name is Mandeep, and I'm colleague and friend of Dr. Jav's. We've been working together we've been working together for quite some time now. And one of the key things that I think he will also echo is that this is all about creating your own economy. Especially with what's going on out there, you want to be in a powerful situation where you're taking responsibility for your own economy, you're taking responsibility for your finances, and you're not relying on anyone else to give you that income. And what we've seen so far is, a massive rise, in unemployment and pay cuts and stores shutting down and lots of crazy things. So I basically started this journey a couple of years ago, about 2.5 years ago now, and I was working in the corporate world, right? So I'd clock in at 8, clock out at 6, sometimes a lot later. But what I discovered was that, do you know what? I need to be able to be in charge of my money and how much I earn and what I earn and when I earn it. I don't want to be dictated to by someone who's basically saying, this is what you need to do. This is how it works. This is how much you're worth. And these many hours you need to give us. Because if you think about it, in a lifespan of a human, we spend the majority of our time in the workplace, believe it or not, in the workplace, or at least sort of a third of that time, on this planet. In the workplace. So we want to be able to create our own economy where we're responsible for our own time, money, and energy. And I believe that Forex is a very good way of doing that. And it definitely helps us to do that. So for myself, you know, I'm currently in my early 30s. I've created my own economy through this platform. I do Forex full time, and I don't have to rely on a boss or an employer for a wage, because I'm creating that consistently all on my own, which, you know, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's a bit about myself. I'm going to also be taking you through some live trading platform. Vibrata is something that Dr. Jav pointed out, so we'll be going through that in just a second. But before I go through that, I want to take this opportunity to welcome on a couple of ladies who are actually already part of this platform, and they're going to give you their testimony on how things are going for them. So the first lady I want to bring on, she's a qualified accountant from London, originally from Cameroon. She's got a 7-year-old daughter, and she came on this platform because she wanted to, again, create her own economy. Now, bear in mind, she's an accountant. She understands numbers. She was in a great job, but she also understands the power of creating something herself. So, Miss Simone Foleng, are you on the call with us?
Hey, Mandy. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Simone. Oh, wow. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good, good,
I'm
good.
logging in on my phone today.
Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. That sounds great. So do you want to give the guests a sort of a background to yourself and why you came into this business?
Yes, so my name is Simone. I live in London with my family, and I've been working in accounts for, many, many years. And I was actually quite excited about becoming an accountant and getting into the corporate world, because I don't know, somehow people think that that should be your dream. And if you achieve that, then you'll be so happy. And now that I'm here and I have a family, I just realized that, all of the long hours, it's just not worth it, because you don't get to spend as much time with your family as you would like to. So in the past few years, I've just been thinking, you know what, I don't want to be doing this for the next 30 years, because that's what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to keep doing until I retire in 30 plus years. And when the thought of that, honestly, it just makes you think, no, that would not be a happy life. And so I've just been thinking about, what else can I do? How can I gain the financial freedom that we all, crave so badly? And I came across this opportunity, which honestly, so far the journey has just been fantastic. I cannot believe that I have learned to trade. Like, it's just, 2 months ago, if you told me that I would be able to, trade by myself, I would say you're crazy, really. But the training is just fantastic. The mentorship, the mindset training, this platform is just incredible. Honestly, I could not have asked for a better opportunity to move towards a life of financial freedom. I'm just so grateful to be a part of this team. Mandip is just fantastic. Dr. Jav, all the mentors are just incredible. So I'm really, really grateful to be here. So far, I've made more progress than I ever dreamt of. So I'm just so grateful. And it's all thanks to the platform, the mentorship that you get, the trainings that you get. It's just, it's beyond believable. So thank you all so much for, introducing me to this live. And I'm just looking forward to, what is to come.
Wow, wow, that's really, really amazing. So, ladies and gents, that was Simone Foleng from London, giving you her testimonial there in terms of how it's working for her. And bear in mind, she is an accountant, and come originally from Cameroon and in London, and she's actually learning with us how to multiply money on a daily basis. So that brings us to our second testimony. Simone, thank you again for that. That was absolutely fantastic. Let's go on to our next testimonial. This lady's name is Abir. She is actually a medic student from Manchester. So I'm actually going to bring her on right now. Abir, are you with us?
Hi, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Where? Oh, there you are. There you are. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good. How are you? How's everyone doing?
Everybody is good. Everybody is good. So just same thing. Introduce yourself, your background, and why you decided to come onto this platform.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm a medical student, and I came onto this platform through my best friend. I've always been into trading. I didn't know that you could learn this kind of thing. I just thought it was for the people who are at the top. People like us, we just do our job, we go to uni, get a job, and that's it. But then when I realized this opportunity, I was like, I need to jump onto it, right? You'll think that I'm a medical student and I don't need this kind of thing. But I think we've all seen that through COVID, that none of us are actually safe from anything. And if anything we've learned is that we need to go out there and live our best life. And you think that medicine allows you to do that, but it really doesn't. There's a lot of misconception, and you have to work for 20 years to be able to be earning something that's viable. Like, I think for our first year, we get anything like less than what McDonald's workers get for the amount of hours we work. That's not worth it. I want to live my best life, but I also want to help other people do that as well. And this platform allows you to do both of those things. And I think apart from that, like, I find with this company that you get a lot of support, a lot of help, which you wouldn't even get in medicine. We have such big teams, but everyone's out there for themselves, whereas here everyone wants to see you winning. We get this motivational talk, and I've definitely seen a change in myself. I've gone from being a person who was very introverted, couldn't talk to people, and now I'm just like, yes, I want to like talk to you. I'm so happy. My energy levels are always up, and I think that's the best thing. If you forget about the money, like, you think about the self-development that you get as well, it's so worth it.
That's amazing, Abir. That's really, really great. Any sort of lasting words for the guests on the call?
Yeah, I would definitely say that do not miss an opportunity, regardless of what you think of it. You might think, okay, this is a total scam, but at the end of the day, just come in for a month, see whether you like it or not, because I can bet you will. There's a lot of people that come in here thinking that, oh yeah, do you know what, this isn't, I'm going to prove it wrong, but that's not the case. Like, at the end of the day, you're changing your life. You're compounding your life, whether that's happiness and money, and that can take you a really long way. So don't give up on an opportunity just because you're cynical and you've been brought up in a cynical world.
Wow, 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 that's amazing. So that was Abir from Manchester, who's doing a cracking job with her trading. And, you know, and this is what Dr. Jav was saying, this platform, you know, makes no prejudices. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your background is, anybody can learn how to trade. All you need is a desire to want to make a change. You know, we have 5 months left of the year. So you've got to really sort of decide how you want to end the year, you know, how you want to end the year of 2020. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to jump straight into the live trading. This is something that I'm really, really passionate about. I absolutely love this, you know, from being a complete novice to not knowing anything about the Forex industry. You know, I'm helping the team. Dr. Jav is helping the team to train and teach every single week. And the web analyzer is one of our products that we use. So hopefully you can all see this on the screen, but I'm going to get a bit of audience participation just to show how simple this technique really is. And what we're looking at right now is an example of JPY. This is a live chart. You can see the price right there, 105.607. It's a live price for USD JPY. And I'm going to walk and talk you through a trade that I got into earlier myself. And this is where the sort of the yellow line is right now. So it's around sort of this area here that I got in. But there's 3 key lines in this particular product. Okay, 3 key lines that I want you to focus on. You've got the red line, you've got a blue line, and you've also got a green line. So there are 3 indicators that are going to help us to determine whether we're going to get into the market and give us the entry points. On the left-hand side, what you'll notice is you do actually have the entry points into the market. So consistently 24/5 with this particular product, you have an opportunity to make money all the time. You know, whether you're someone who does day shifts, night shifts, you're busy with family, whatever it is, you have an opportunity to win simply through 3 steps. What are those 3 steps? Let's walk and talk you through these right now. And I'm going to ask for a bit of audience participation just to show you all how simple this really is. The first thing I want you to ask is that if I zoom in, after the yellow line, can you see, in fact, answer me this, have the red and the blue lines crossed over? Yes or no? Can you see a crossover of the red and the blue lines just after the yellow, you know, vertical line? Can you see a crossover of the yellow, sorry, of the blue and the red line? Everybody should be answering in the chat box. It's such a simple strategy. So just to point it out, we can actually see that crossover just here. Can you see that after the yellow vertical line, you've got the crossover just here? So that's point number 1. Point number 1, confirmation number 1, is all you're looking for is a crossover of the red and the blue line. So step number 1 is covered. Step number 2, for a sell, okay, for a sell, USD JPY I got in as a sell earlier. For a sell, the red line you want below the blue line, and for a buy, you want the red line to be above the blue line. So I'm actually giving the answer away a bit here, but just to reiterate the point, can you see here, the market has gone into a downtrend and the red line was below this blue line. And can you see on the sort of the more recent chart, part of the chart, the red line is above the blue line and the market was in a uptrend. So right here, after the yellow line, can you see, is the red line above or below the blue line? Put it in the chat box. Above or below the blue line. Where is that red line? Is it above or is it below the blue line? Exactly. You can see the answers right there. Some of them I'm getting privately. So that's absolutely great. You can see that the red line is below the blue line, which is fantastic. And then step number 3 is the final step. Now, step number 3 is about the green line. Now, the green line is also referred to as a lagging span because it actually lags behind the current price. So if I move this line here, and it's making it very, very clear and obvious right now, but after the yellow line, which way is the green line pointing? Was it pointing up or was it pointing down? Put it in this chat box. Was it pointing up or was it pointing down? So Razad, I know you've asked that question there. What is the indicator called? It's called the lagging span. So this was actually pointing down, exactly. So what you're looking for essentially is 3 confirmations that match the sell trend. And of course it matches the sell trend. So at this point, would we have entered the market around here? Yes, we would have done, because that would have allowed us to catch this drop here. If I get my ruler just here, you can actually see a drop in the market. And what you're aiming for is about 10 pips. So in the top right-hand corner, you can see the pips there. About here is where we would have caught our 10 pips, just right there, 10.0, our 10 pips. But of course, you could have actually potentially caught about 30 to 35 pips because there was that much of a drop. So this is a 10 pip guarantee strategy. Imagine you're catching 50 pips a day, which is 250 pips a week and 1,000 pips a month. At £1 a pip, potentially, what could that do for your lifestyle? What could that really do for your lifestyle? If that was 50 pence a pip, making it £500, could that make a difference to your lifestyle? Now, we're not making any income claims. We don't make any guarantees here. I'm just giving you potential examples, but this is something that can massively, massively help you to start looking at how you can extract money online and from a market that's worth $5.3 trillion plus a day. You've got the banks, the governments, the hedge funds, they're all participating in this industry. So why not us? My lasting words to you is give it a go and start creating your own economy. So really, really want to thank you and your time. Dr. Jav, back over to you.
Thank you, Mandeep. That was absolutely amazing. And as you can see, Vibrata is one of our many softwares that we use. Vibrata is a scalping software, which basically means that you can come in and out of trades very, very quickly. You can have trades that last several seconds, several minutes, or even a couple of hours. So Vibrata is a very, very successful tool that we have. It's a semi-automated system, and it is not that difficult to use. So you follow us a few times. We have live sessions like that session every single day where we teach you and show you how to trade the largest and most liquid currency market in the world. I'm just going to go back to my presentation now and finish off where we started. So like I was saying before, we have a system known as 2 and free. So as you saw earlier, we had some monthly prices on our packages, and the 2 for free system, or 2 and free system, is an affiliate system, which means that if you were to refer 2 customers to our platform and they were to join and become active, you will have nothing more to pay. So you can actually start trading the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world for just $235. I don't know any other program in the world that allows you to trade such a market for such a low price. That is why we are expecting to hit over 1 million students by the end of this year. If you were to recommend more than 2 people, this is where things get really, really interested. You will then become classed as an independent business owner or an IBO, and the company that you are an affiliate of will start paying you commissions. And just if you look at that screen, just to give you an example, if you were to recommend our package and someone was to join the Forex Academy, the company would pay you $25. The Elite Academy, $50. So you would get paid for every single sign up that you recommend, every single customer that you recommend to the organization. This is no different to what a lot of other blue chip companies do all over the world. There are websites where well-known brands like John Lewis, like Carphone Warehouse, for example, just to give you two examples, sign up to, for example, Top Cashback is an affiliate site where they pay customers very much similar to this, commissions to recommend other customers. Now, things get more and more interesting as more and more people join the organization. If you were to refer 3 people to the organization, the company would pay you $150 while those customers were active. 12 customers, $600 every single month in your pocket. And the interesting thing is that those 12 people do not have to be your recommendations. You only ever have to recommend 3 people to the organization. And if those 3 people were to recommend others, and you were to have an organization of 12 people, the company would pay you an affiliate or networking commission of $600. 30 people, $1,000, and it gets more and more and more interesting. As a chairman 750, which is the highest rank you can achieve in this organization at the moment, the company will pay you $750,000 every single month. $750,000. We have people in this organization that are currently ranked as Chairman 750, earning $750,000 every single month. If we look at that chart here, the ranks range from 150, Platinum 150, up to Chairman 750. Chairman 750 is not shown on that chart, but because there were people within this organization that were doing so well, that's a new rank that came through recently. So we have people in this organization earning $750,000 every single month. And the most interesting part is that you only ever need to recommend 3 people. And if those 3 people were to remain active and they were to recommend other people, you could potentially become a Chairman 750, which is why this compensation plan is one of the best compensation plans I've seen all over the world. What we have here is a system. And through this system, you can save yourself time, energy, and money. I was broke, busted, and disgusted when I was working in corporate. I could not do it anymore. As an employee, your income is capped. As a trader within this organization, there is no cap on your income. It's effectively infinite. When I was broke, busted, and disgusted, I was also poor. I was passing over opportunities repeatedly because I did not know what an opportunity was. When my mindset changed, I was able to recognize opportunities very much like this opportunity here. I became a property millionaire very, very quickly. I started running other businesses. I started trading. These are all opportunities that you could potentially miss if your personal development is not there. We're giving you a system here that can enable you to become your own economy. The economy today, the external economy, is not doing well. Thousands, in fact, millions of people all over the world have lost their job because of the current economic conditions. And this is set to continue for the next 1, 2, 3, 5, potentially 10 years, potentially a decade. A lot of money has been pumped back into the economy by governments, and this money has to be found from somewhere. And this money is going to come from employees and organizations. This money has to be paid back. Inflation will potentially go up. What I'm saying to you, what I'm asking you is to become your own economy so that you are not reliant on the government or any corporate body. As an employee, you're very, very much in the hands of your employer to pay you every single month. And I can bet my bottom dollar that you are probably in the same situation I was when I was working in corporate. I had more month at the end of the money every single month. Your income is a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. In this organization, you'll be spending your time with 6- and 7-figure earners every single day. You'll be mentored by 6- and 7-figure earners every single day. You'll be able to change the people you spend the most time with. And when you do that, you'll find that your income will be an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. My name is Dr. Jav. I hope you've enjoyed this webinar. Please reach out to the person that recommended you attend this call, and we can get you registered straight away. If you come through myself, get back to me on WhatsApp, get back to me via social media, and either myself or someone in my team can get you registered straight away. On this system, you can learn and earn from the outset. That is why this system is so amazing. That is why we are forecasting 1 million traders all over the world by the end of this year. My name is Dr. Jav. Again, thank you everybody for being on this call, and I look forward to working with you very, very soon. I will see every single person on this presentation at the top, because the bottom is way, 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 way too crowded. Thank you, God bless, and I'll see you very, very soon.